The first MLB The Show 25 gameplay trailer just dropped. I watched the entire thing, so let me break it down for you. We're going to be doing a ton of giveaways on the channel to celebrate MLB The Show being back in its prime, or at least I hope it's going to be, so hit that subscribe button and stick around. Right off the rip, we have new legends of Roger Clemens, Manny Ramirez, and Cool Papa Bell. They're easily going to be some of the best new legends in the game. Barry Bonds and A-Rod have to be next. There's a Legends trailer on March 11th. If you guys want to screenshot this to keep track of the schedule for the next few weeks. Again, on the 11th of March, there will be another trailer for new legends. Give us A-Rod, give us Barry. By the way, pre-orders are out now. The game comes out on March 18th, and here are some of the bonuses. And if you want to know when the pre-order early access is going to start, it's March 14th. So 4 days early if you pre-order. We officially have metal bats. What do you mean metal bats? Road to the Show is starting off in high school this year, so they introduced metal bats. And if you don't believe me, listen to this. We have metal bat sounds, we have Marucci branding, we have Victus branding. And if you hit a ball to the track and it hits off the fence, it's a high school chain link fence sound. So they're going full-blown high school this year. Hey, while we're at it, can we get that orange stealth in the game? Please. We need A-Rod, Barry Bonds, and the orange stealth. But yes, MLB The Show 25, Road to the Show is officially starting off in high school. Then we have college, and that's why they went with a Gunnar Henderson, Paul Skeens, Ellie De La Cruz cover, because they all have different stories of how they came up to the big leagues. Gunnar, he went from high school to the minor leagues. Skeens was a legend at LSU, and obviously Ellie De La Cruz is an overseas prospect, so there's a lot that can happen this year. We have a brand new mode in Diamond Dynasty. This is really piquing my interest. It's called Diamond Quest, and it looks like it's going to be a board game kind of map-based mode. They call it a free rogue or something like that, where you kind of just go at your own pace. Now, they said you can face bosses, you're going to have moments, and doing those things will unlock rewards, maybe even cards. And it reminds me so much of Become a Legend in the Big Stu. If you guys have never played that game, it's my favorite game mode of all time, one of my most successful series on YouTube. You guys absolutely loved Become a Legend. I've been screaming from the rooftops that we need something like this, kind of a slower paced game mode where you can face bosses and really feel like you're engaged with the CPU as opposed to just facing the Rockies or the Orioles on CPU. This is awesome. I'm not taking full credit for this, but I'm taking full credit for it if it's like Become a Legend where you go across a map or a board. I've been begging for that and you guys know it. Also, check this out. Staying with Diamond Dynasty, look at the ranked seasons dashboard. In the middle of it, there's something called Weekend Classic. Maybe that's a new weekend league for all of my competitive players out there. And staying with competitive players, there looks to be like a brand new difficulty. I don't know if this is for offline and Road to the Show or if this is for online. There's a new GOAT difficulty, and my best guess is that that's going to be the difficulty past Legend. First of all, let me just say I will never make it to GOAT because I can't even make it to Legend. I can barely make it to World Series nowadays. But there definitely is going to be a weekend league sort of thing for competitive players. On the left, you have your ranked seasons rating, and on the right, it seems to be your weekend rating. I'm just guessing, but I think that's it. Also, super quick, we have a new home run robbery animation. Thank you, SDS. I have been awful at robbing home runs for as long as I can remember. We have a red to green meter, so that should help us be a little bit better and not look as stupid. We have a bunch of new stadiums. It looks like some of them are recreations of college stadiums. I don't exactly know. If you guys want to help me out in the comments, I'm making this on the fly, so I can't do crazy in-depth research, but I know you guys got me in the comments, so help me out. We have brand new first-person action cams and other quick time live events. You can see that Trey Turner, he's sliding in there. That's going to be a lot of fun. Also, I noticed that I don't think that this was an MLB The Show 24, but we have custom sliding mitts. I know that's very random and very small and no one's going to really care, but I noticed and I cared. Also, check this out. I'm not sure if we have brand new defensive quirks, and that's going to be a factor in Road to the Show or maybe even Diamond Dynasty, but Ezekiel Tovar, he's a great defender, and he's got some little perks or badges underneath his name. I don't know if those are just badges showing off what he's good at in terms of attributes, or if those are quirks that are going to make him a better defender or a quicker defender, whereas opposed to an awful defender like Ahmed Rosario will not have those sort of badges or quirks. So that's still kind of up for debate on what those mean. Now, this was not in the trailer. They kind of mentioned franchise briefly, but in a blog outside of the trailer, they said that there are supposedly improvements to the trade logic, as well as they're adding defensive war this year. So a lot of franchise people are saying, yeah, sure, we'll kind of hold expectations until we see it actually in person. But for the most part, defensive war that could help with trade logic. And they said they are trying to work on the trade logic even more so. But again, it's kind of just wait until you can really judge it. Also, I have no idea what this is, but it was in the trailer, so I want to talk about it. Ambush hitting. Again, I don't know what it is, but my best guess would be that it's an ambush on the first pitch fastball. Maybe that's I don't know what that means, but you guys have to kind of put it together as well. We're all reacting to this on the fly. So in terms of the gameplay trailer, that's pretty much it. I wanted to go pretty quick so I wasn't wasting all of your time. And if you appreciate that, do me a favor, return the favor. Leave a like and hit that subscribe button. And remember, we're doing a bunch of giveaways for MLB The Show 25. I'm going to go crazy this year. So if that doesn't get you to subscribe, I don't know what else will.